Hey you guys, this is Theo. It's September 11th, 2008, and there's some hurricane coming again, so I figured I gotta make a video, which, there's no exciting hurricane footage or anything like that. It's just me talking about how I can't go to work when there's a hurricane, because they're like super protective of their employees, right? Anyway, and I'm still at the pet store, so they are going to be evacuating the animals, so I might have the animals in my house if I get permission from my landlord, who's a big animal nut, to have them stay in here. So I'm psyched about that, because there's a whole other room that's not being used and they can all stay there. And I'm in pet care, so I know how to take care of them. But anyway, it'll keep me company because Pierre has been deported to France. I wanted to, I know there's been there have been requests for the Hollywood Love Story next edition. It's just that in all last year has its drama, so I can tell you guys all about that, about how Pierre's family was holding like all of our possessions. His brother-in-law was holding like all of our possessions for ransom of 3,600 euros, like all my writing and everything. And it was just crazy, and there's some litigation involved, which, I thought people only obsessed about litigation when they were retired and there's nothing else to do, but no, we got involved early. But anyway, so they released all of our possessions, but that's a whole other story. That's his kung fu, the guy he studied kung fu with all those years, and who's married to his sister. And anyway, they don't talk anymore. But anyway, so Pierre was heading to go, he was going back to France to go for 4 weeks to visit his family and his son, because his son was like, it's been so much time and blah blah blah. So we went through the immigration process, and there was, you guys have got occasional updates and stuff like that, but it was rejected. Well, it was approved. They sent us an approval letter, and then my lawyer called and said we'd been rejected. And he said, if you leave the country, you're going to negate even the possibility of correcting whatever errors. But he's going to have to say no to his 9-year-old son. That no, in fact, after 3 months of telling him he'll be there, he won't be there. So he decided to go on the 9th of September, and he went to France. Big shock for us, because it was supposed to be a 4-week vacation, and now it's turning into a minimum of a year for having to redo the process and re-spend the money and revisit. You can imagine it's pretty stressful, very, very stressful. And but he's gone, and so now I live in this empty apartment, which I got, for him, and filled it with furniture, which I hate. I hate furniture, but he likes it. And so I got a bunch of stuff, pots and pans even. I don't even know what to do with them. But anyway, the winds are kind of gusting outside the window, and I figured I'd make this video. The last couple of days I've been real edgy and incoherent, and so now I kind of got my act together a little bit better and can communicate somewhat effectively. And so if I get the animals moved in here and the electricity doesn't get pounded out, I'll make a video, because it's super cool. Snakes and lizards and geckos and all this, like guinea pigs and hamsters and stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to get, so it could be anything. Finches or something like that. So that should be, at least something. I don't know about fun. I mean, how much fun can you have when your husband's gone? So I wanted to make this video to at least tell you guys that the love story, hasn't plateaued, and it hasn't gotten any more boring, and I keep wishing it would. I'm like, I've longed my entire life to have a boring marriage, and so it'll just be probably another year or so. But if I still am telling interesting stories in 2 or 3 years, I'm just going to be exhausted. So I'm just, So anyway, I might be going back to France, So I obviously can't stay away from him. The thing is that I'm going to wait another week or two before I make any decisions. I suspect that I'm not entirely capable of making a decision right now, because I'm just so sad. Everything is like keeping tears at bay, and my voice is suspiciously monotone and stuff like that. So I have to go, all right, let's wait just a week or two, And now it's pouring rain. Why didn't it pour rain when I was walking home in the heat? God, man, I could have used it. And I tried to go up to the store to buy Lucky Charms and cigarettes, and it was just lines are coiled around the building, all these people. So I still have to go out there and do it because I only have 2 cigarettes left before it really starts to screech. Upload this video. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys all the time. I'm missing you. And hopefully I can do something fun for YouTube pretty soon. But you know, there's something about a hurricane that makes me want to, gives me a reason to make a video. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so tell me what's new with you. Just let me know what's going on. Burn victim, I haven't heard from him since I was a kid, so I'd like to know what's going on over there. You can still feel free to call me whenever. God, man, my head's in 1,000 different places, so just know that I'd be glad to hear from everybody, and especially Pasta Baby and everything. I want to keep up with her and find out how she's doing. And I hope you guys are well. I'm talking too long. I'm going to shut the hell up. Okay.